connecting you to our community, 11 Connects. Welcome to 11 Connects. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Sean Welch. He is the owner of Wellness Construction. Sean, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Now, I've been saying that for a good number of years
yes.
now, Sean,
yeah,
that you've been sitting beside me here. And
yeah.
I've gone through a name change. You've gone through a name
yes,
change.
Ma'am.
So we thought today we'd sort of start back with wellness walk-in tubs. And if folks are new, if we have new viewers, kind of walk us through how you even got into tubs to begin with and construction.
No, thank you. Yeah. About 14, 15 years ago now, my grandfather passed away. He was taking a bath. He stepped out. He slipped, and it ultimately cost him his life. And so even back then I was in construction and started looking into why and how that happened and what I could do to help other people. And that led me down the path of these walk-in tubs and producing them myself.
Yeah, and you realized you had the skill set to prevent this from happening to someone else. It's an amazing story, but it's true.
It is absolutely true. And I used to work for other companies, and I would ask everybody what they liked, what they didn't like, and I took all that information and formulated my own brand and started doing it for myself.
And so what have you found over the years now that you've been doing the tubs? Tell me about the benefits that you find to people, particularly with the tubs, and then eventually you went into the showers too.
Yeah, exactly. You know, what's interesting is I would ask them, you know, what's helping you after we would install them, and almost everybody says sleep. That's the number one thing. Everybody says they sleep better, but it helps with arthritis, if they've had a hip replacement, if they've got sciatic nerve pain, anything like that, fibromyalgia. All that stimulation of these tubs can help their day-to-day lives to be better.
Because you put other things in the tubs too. It's not just strictly the water, jets and aromatherapy, all kinds of things.
Yeah, and gosh, we offer so much, it's too much to list in this time, but I can tell you that we customize them to the client too. So we don't give them anything they don't need, first of all, but when we listen to what they tell us, we kind of tell them what would be best for their body, and then we follow up with them to make sure it's working.
And that's the point, is you started listening, and you also heard that there were folks that wanted showers. Particularly we have veterans around our community, but other folks that wanted to have those zero entry showers. So you went to that next.
Yes, and then we have these zero entry showers that we got into that now we're pretty proficient at, and it's just a shower that requires no stepping over, not even that little 4-inch lip.
But it doesn't leak everywhere. That's the amazing part.
Yeah,
I still don't understand the physics of that, but I'll believe you.
Yeah. No, we make sure that they're good that way. But yeah, it's just a zero entry, so they can facilitate something you and I take for granted every day.
Right. And then again, you continue to listen and observe, and what you saw is that people couldn't get around their homes. So that's when you expanded really into the construction and the mobility piece.
Exactly. We'd have people that hadn't been downstairs for years. One gentleman hadn't been outside his home in over 2 years. So we put in a lift, we changed some doors, we did some work in there, and outside he goes.
Amazing. And now you do that on porches, you can do that on stairs. And the beautiful thing is, I know that it's very difficult for folks to be disrupted in their lives. So most of your jobs, what's the time frame on most of them?
We are normally in and out in like a 3 to 4 day period. Some of them obviously are larger, but we are definitely faster on those jobs than most companies. And it's for that reason. We don't want them to have risk while we're doing the job. I don't want to come in and find somebody harmed because we've left it kind of in a torn up state. So we try to be quick, but still keep the quality where it needs to be.
And I know that quality is important too, because the last piece that I know you're passionate about is making sure you're available. I know there are some clients that you go back to because if something's not working for them, and I don't mean not working functionally, but I mean it's too far to reach, or they decide they don't like something.
Even functionally, if there's anything that happens, buying from somebody local and somebody who cares is really a difference. And I do care, and so we do go back to people's homes and augment what we do, even just to make sure they're okay with it, make sure that they're happy with what's been given them.
Got it. And I know that as you've expanded, so is your staff, but you will always be present, right? If you can come to people, you can give them estimates, that's the whole idea.
I still go out every single day to clients' homes, every day. There's too many for me to go to all of them, but I go out to most of them. So
yeah, that personal touch. Well, it's been a pleasure for us to watch your journey, and thank you for what you're doing for our community and sharing your journey with us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks for joining me today. I'm your host, Jen Lennon, keeping you connected.